if you see my screen, just give me a thumbs up. So cool. Thank you. All right. So last night I went through different discussion posts. What should I go through first? Let's go through the essay. So if you notice let's go to third period. On third period, you see that, someone sent me a message. Is Alan? No, Miss Jackson. All right, third period. If you see under the unit 3, final assessments, we had the compare and contrast essay, right? So some people submitted it through here, which is originally I wanted you guys to do that, but then we had to switch it up just because on this formatting, I couldn't actually edit it for you. So if you haven't turned in that essay, which you're a little behind, but still could turn in, here's instructions, paragraph 1, paragraph 3 through 5, and then paragraph 5. If you actually go over here, final assessments of unit 3, you could see the documents, the actual speeches we looked at, and that template for the paragraphs, the body paragraphs, where you fill in the blanks, right? Okay, so on here, it says to submit your essay, please upload here. So if you click on this, it'll take you to a Google Drive, right? So compare and contrast essay. In here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7 of you guys. You guys submitted it already. So those people, good job. I'm going to make some edits by tonight, and I'll message you guys separately to kind of tell you guys what you guys need to do. So let's click on Ponce's, for example. So I might click on something and say like a comment on it. I'll say like, please add a title. So I'm just gonna go through it, comment it, and I'll give you credit for just submitting that. And then what you need to do is go through all of it. Like if I leave like 20 comments, just go through all of it and hit reply and what you did, change it, add your title, and hit resolve, and it'll fix my comment. So, someone to add in. Okay, well, Jocelyn typers, yeah. What you need to do is, so those people, you're good right now. I need to tell Yesley and a few people who submitted through the documents on Schoology to resubmit through here. If you don't know how to submit it, if you follow that link, it'll teach you to take you to this folder. You could start a new Google document, or you could actually just share it with me. So the way you could share it is, let's say sample essay. After you type yours up on a Google document, hit share. And if you missed any of this, I'm going to upload this on YouTube. And my email is my name, nelson.ta@lausd.net. So if you don't know how to actually open it on the folder, you just need to type it and share it with me. So then you hit send. All right, so that is the essay. Where are we? Okay. Any questions about the essay? If you have a question, either unmute yourself or type it in. But that's the last thing you got to do for this unit. You have to type it in, give me the rough draft. I edit it. So you have to wait for me to edit it, and I'll send you a message, and then you fix the edits. And that's the last thing you do. But if you notice, you guys have some pre-work. So you guys have that assignment where we worked on the actual graphic organizer about comparing the two individuals. So to submit that assignment, where is that? Oh, that's not here. It's on assignments and discussions. And click on Malcolm X pre-documents. And what you need to do is take a picture of the document. That's the one where it's comparing MLK and Malcolm X. And what you need to do is, I don't have it on here because I don't have the student version, but you just need to hit submit, and you'll show me the picture, and I'll give you credit for sending me the picture. And that's the only way I could really grade that. So that wraps up Unit 3. So assignments and discussion. All right. So Unit 4, you should we're going to start the Crucible. And if you're not sure what the Crucible is, on the last day, we got a red book. Hold on. We got a red book called The Crucible by Arthur Miller. It's a play. If you don't have access to that, if you go to Unit 4, Unit Text. Oh, wait. Where did I upload it to? Oh, I'll put it right now. Upload file. I see it right there. The Crucible. It's a PDF. Yeah, so it's on there right now. So we're gonna start on it together on next time we meet, which is on Monday. It's gonna be weird because we're actually read it together. So here's the full play. There's no excuses if you don't have your book. Okay. But we're not going to start reading it yet. The first thing I need you to do, if you go to Unit 4, you see discussions and assignments, or if you go to materials and you see on the side, you see the assignments you need to do. This weekend, so you have today up to Monday, we have a discussion post. So click on it. It is about the Salem witch trials. Our whole book is about the Salem witch trials. You have to do this by Monday. Hold on, so it's adding. If you finish reading the book, that's awesome, but we still have some assignments after each act. So the play is separated into 4 acts, which means there's 4 separate parts, and I'll find a way to upload the movie too later on, but it's separated into 4 different acts, and we're gonna read it as you go through. So you have to go to these the meetings. So you guys actually, you don't lose points for missing these classes, but you get extra credit for coming to these classes. So I know some people don't really have access to computers right now, but I can reward you guys for being to these meetings. So you guys get extra credit rather than losing points. With that said, all right, so discussion number 2, this is due by Monday. What you need to do is read this, this article. It's about the Salem witch trials. We're gonna go over it on Monday, and you answer these questions. What is something that you found interesting? Why do you think people, especially the colonials, allow hysteria? Hysteria is a key word for this whole unit to take over. Hysteria is when people, actually something that's happening right now. Hysteria is like when people announced the coronavirus and everyone went crazy and went to go buy toilet paper. That's hysteria. So people use like their fear to kind of take over what's happening. There's also a video. It's a Watch Mojo video, and it's going to kind of talk about the Salem witch trials as well. So that is due on Monday. On Thursday, we're gonna go over this. If you want to go over it ahead of time, you definitely can. It's an article about this guy named Joseph McCarthy and McCarthyism. Very important to understand in the book. Very, very important. So this is due Thursday. If you want to get ahead, you could do this one. Both these this weekend. It doesn't matter. But let's go. By Tuesday. I mean Monday. Monday's next time we see each other, obviously at the same time. It's weird because I have some things I want to show you guys, like notes, but I don't know how to for you guys to take notes yet, but we'll figure it out on Monday. Let me see this. Yes. No, Alan. So you asked a question about the rough draft. You don't need to send pictures of that. You need to send pictures of the worksheet that compares MLK and Malcolm X. The rough draft is you already sent it to me through the website, which is see right here. This one. So this document, you guys had to take a picture and send it to me. You guys all should have this. You guys don't have this. That's why I uploaded it. Okay. Just for right now, do you have any questions about anything? Any questions? Hey, Alan, I see you here. Any questions? All right, let's go back to the other thing. Okay, so yesterday I graded this assignment, which is discussion number 1. This, if you guys remember this, we did this about the Hillary Clinton thing, and your goal was to write 1 paragraph and to what is her purpose and what her strategy she uses. So we're gonna do these a lot more on here. First off, when I say 1 paragraph, I mean 7 to 8 sentences. So if you wrote something like this, was like 2 sentences, you lost points. This is a little more what we're looking for, and use textual evidence. So some of you guys did good with that, but let's say, where's Raylene's? Raylene. So Raylene, good start, but the quote she used was extraordinarily long. So when you're typing anything, even for essays, like 75% of it should be your own words and only 25% of it should be quotes. If you do more than that, then it's basically I'm just reading the speech again, and I'd rather just read your words. You're using the quotes to prove your point. Also, when you're writing using quotes, this you don't want to do it like this. So it says, for example, and she jumps into the quote. What's the problem here? Let me zoom in. So what you need to do is say something like, for example, she says, I want to speak up. It's like a minor difference, but it's just more grammatically correct. Here's fine. Let's see. Luis Miranda says, in paragraph 5, Clinton states, and then he introduces a quote. That's a more correct way to do it. After you type something up, you need to respond. Usually it says respond to 1 or 2 people. So for example, let me click on, it shows me. So like Andrea, Alan, David, Luis didn't respond to anyone. So let's go Ponce, Jose Ponce. So he typed his own thing up, which is cool. It was good. And to get full credit, you actually have to respond to 2 people. So he responded to Raylene. I agree with you that pathos was more effective. And then he responded to Andrea with a complete sentence. So to get full credit, you have to respond to 2 people and reply. In the one for this Monday, you have to write 2 paragraphs. So I'll go back to that. So discussion assignment, and remember there's 2 assignments, one for Monday, one for Thursday. And during class, we're actually going to read the play together. So this one, there's 2 paragraphs. So each of them are 7 to 8 sentences. Actually count them. And you need to just have 1 reply to another student. Read the article, watch the video, and then hit your comment. Any questions so far? All right. Let me just do a recap of everything and not that. Oh, look, Molly's waiting. Okay. Let me just do a final recap of everything. So, I don't know if I can move this bar. All right. For people who haven't done it, the compare contrast essay is on the Google Drive. These people have submitted: Alan, Alexandro, Angel, Jose, Marcos, Oscar, Raylene. I have some other kids that need to change where they submitted it. I need that ASAP. When I say ASAP, within the next 2 days, so I can submit it. This is one part. Once you submit this is a rough draft. You get points for just turning this part in here. I'm gonna go on there, edit it, and then you go back and fix the edits. I'll actually directly message you and either on Schoology or actually Schoology, so we may want to contact you. I'll tell you guys if it's ready, but you should get a notification once I start editing your paper. All right, so that part is the end of the unit, that essay. What you need to do is have the book, which is a Crucible. It looks like this. Some people were there on Friday to pick it up, but if not, I uploaded a PDF version right now. And by Monday, you need to do this discussion post, and then we'll move on. This unit will take about 2-3 weeks. I know supposedly we have spring break, but there's no point of spring break in 2 weeks because we're all home already, and this is all basically spring break. So I'm just gonna keep meeting with you guys. If you're confused, we do meet on Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30. That's normally when we would normally meet. And as I said, you actually get extra points for attending these meetings. If you miss any of them, it's going to be on Schoology. You get to see it. All right. Any questions? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And
what was it that you were talking about?
Which part?
No, I'm kidding. I understood.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to. So any questions on anything? I'm going to unmute all of you guys.
I didn't have a question.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you muted us.
Any questions?
This means what?
Dawson, you gotta go type up that paper.
I know.
Oh, first instructions. All right, so that's it. You see it?
Yeah. All right, hold up.
Yeah.
So it's 8, 10, 10.
To the outside.
What the heck? Wait, hold up. Give me a sec. It says class not.
Should be it.
Yeah, I put it's 8, 10, 10, right?
Yeah, text it to 8, 10, 10.
Wait, text or through the app?
You could do it through the app too. So if you do it through the app, let me see how it looks. So through the app, join a class, and you don't have to do the 8, 10, 10. Through the app, you just have to type in Ta Eng 11H.
Oh, right, no wonder.
Yeah, you just need to type in join a class.
All right, hold up. What the heck?